Okay, everyone picked up an assignment sheet on your way in. Want to focus on that first and talk about tomorrow's quiz, because I'm not too sure we understand what we're in for tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow is the quiz. It covers all the reflections over all the lines, translations, and all the different ways of a translation. So you remember you had your vector, you had your function, and then the other notation with the capital T. Then you have rotations where you turn your paper and memorize the rules. Constructions tomorrow. Everyone ready? I am telling you, reflection and translation both on there construction-wise. Whether you want to do something about that or not, that's your call tonight. But I am telling you, I put both constructions on there tomorrow. Reflect this triangle over this line, translate this triangle along this vector. Both are going to be on there. Okay, it's a matter of what you want to do about it. I am here after school if you want to go over those at all, and also they're up on Aspen under the Unit 9 folder. All right, the YouTube videos for those. What we do today, construction-wise, will not be on there. All right, but translate, reflect, using your compass, both on there tomorrow. All right, so whatever you want to do about that. Questions about tomorrow? It's just a bunch of take this point, do this with it, reflect it, translate it, rotate it. All right, a lot of it. Homework over the weekend. You had I had it. There it is. All right, you had some of these here, 14, 16, 18, I believe, and 20. 14, 16, 18 did say to graph, and as we talked at the beginning of this unit, graph means graph, doesn't mean optional. So I'll be looking for that when I come around. Any of those or any of the later ones that we want to go over as far as rotating. I get concerned about rotation, not because of you guys in particular. It's just making sure you turn your darn paper the right way. Billy. 20 with the weather vane. Point of direction if the vane is pointing northeast. All right, if it's pointing northeast and rotates 270 degrees, all right, I'll do it just the way I showed you guys. Let's see, I'll do this. So we in agreement, northeast would be right there, right? Northeast, everyone in agreement? I'm going to rotate it 270. 270, that's positive 270. Should I rotate this counterclockwise or clockwise? Counterclockwise if it's positive, clockwise if it's negative. So I'm going to do exactly the best I can here because I can't literally pick up the board and rotate it unless I was in a whole kind of mood, I guess. Okay, ready? Here we go. So, ready? How many degrees did I just go? 90. How many degrees? 180. I need a 270, right? So one more quarter turn. There, I'm at 270. And then this is south, this is east, so this would be southeast, going that way. Literally, turn your paper. You don't think about it, just turn the paper. All right, just turn the paper. Others you wanted to go over on those at all? Anything else? 14, 16, 18. How are we doing with the rotations? Yep. 14 going 90. Positive 90. Which direction? Clockwise or counterclockwise? What's that? Counterclockwise. All right, so I'll throw this one up here. Where is it? View the grid. There's grid. Let's see it. All right, here we go. 2, 6, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here is J. 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. There's K. And here's 7, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's L. Connect those suckers. Try to do the same thing I just did. Let me cut out this whole graph here. Let's copy it. It's a new one. Okay, here we go. Everyone ready? Counterclockwise right now. So should I be turning this to the right or to the left for counterclockwise? I should be rotating it. Everyone ready? 1/4 turn to the left. All right. What I like to do is turn it, write down the coordinates, and then graph last. So J, K, L. Okay, everyone ready? J prime over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -6, +2. K prime 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And L 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then what I like to do is I like to go back to my original and then graph those now. All right. Anything else? How comfortable do we feel about the rotations? You're going to do more for practice today, but what's up, stud? 40? Did I cut that one out? What are the coordinates of x prime after a 200 counterclockwise? So now you're taking 1, 7 and rotating it, right? Okay. Just for time's sake here, I'm just going to do a quick sketch instead of getting out actual graph here, which I know is a no-no by me. But so here's 1, 7. Point X. Good. All right. I'll cut that out. And let's flip it. Okay, ready? 270. 3/4 turns to the left or 1 to the right, whatever you prefer. All right, so I'll go 3 to the left. Ready? 1. There's 180. There's 270. Okay, where's that point now? Over 7. Now down 1. So 7, -1. Good questions. Anything else? Okay, let's see it. Get your compass and straight edge ready. We're not going to spend too much time on the constructions today. Thank you.
So if it says it's like turn it like -90 degrees, are we turning it clockwise?
Yes.
Okay. And then positive is counterclockwise.
Correct. Is there a field trip today I don't know about? Okay. Yep. All right, here we go. This is probably good news for you. We are not going to do any rotations with constructions. Okay, I am not going to show you how to rotate a figure using a compass. It's not needed. All right, it's pretty detailed oriented, so I'll save ourselves time. What we do need to know, though, is how to find the point I rotate around. All right, that is what we do need, and that is today's topic and the only topic. All right, then I'm going to review for the quiz. How do I find the point that I rotate around? Well, usually on a graph, anybody notice? I think I mentioned it Friday, the point we usually rotate around on a graph? The origin, 0, 0. Okay, well, what if I'm not on a graph anymore? All right, but I still need to find somehow that point that I'm going to rotate around somewhere. All right, here's how to find it. 2 perpendicular bisector constructions. Okay, 2 perpendicular bisector constructions. First one, connect a pre-image and an image point. I have A and A prime already labeled for you on these 2 figures. You don't have to connect those. You can connect another pre-image and image point. All right, but I put AA prime on there, hopefully for you to use it. But if you don't want, you want to go blaze your own path, go ahead. All right, I mentioned a perpendicular bisector construction. How do I do that one? Hopefully you'll be ready for it because you'll need it. Actually, you might need it for tomorrow to find the line of reflection. How do I do this one? Put my compass point on one of the endpoints and open it up. More than half the distance of the segment. Let's go. Drawing a decent size arc, because if you remember, you're going to have to make it intersect twice. Then leave your compass the same opening. Go to the other point of intersection on the segment, other endpoint on the segment. And then, yes, line up your straight edge. That's garbage. There we go, a little better. Not done yet. Anybody, good review going in the, anybody know what I just made there? Well, this, I know it's a perpendicular bisector, but it's also what? Okay, easy with your mouth here. It's the line of reflection, but not for M and this M. It's only the line of reflection for what? A and A prime. That's it. Because that does that make sense? That if you flip this over this, it wouldn't match up. Okay, it wouldn't match up. It's only the line of reflection for A and A prime. Do a second one now. All right, do a second one. And where those two perpendicular bisectors meet, that is your point of rotation. All right, so connect another pre-image and image. I realize you're going to have a lot of lines rocking and rolling here. And then hopefully your two perpendicular bisectors are meeting at the same point minor. And that's your center of rotation. Okay, meaning I want you to know just the background behind it. I just don't want these are the steps to find it. Background behind it, and don't make any more lines because it'll just be a total hot mess. If you connected B prime and B to that point, it would form an angle, right? That would be the same angle measure as if you connected A and A prime. Okay, we don't have protractors. We're not required to have protractors, so I wouldn't have you find that angle, but that's what that center does. You connect B and B prime, it forms an angle that's congruent to A and A prime. Questions? I'm going to walk around now. We got two more examples here on the next one. Two more examples. How's that look, Jack? We on both on the same page there? It's a tight squeeze on that one. Thanks. How's our center of rotations matching up? We all right? Let you guys finish up, and then I'm going to do a couple of the review problems on the next page, which you're going to do for homework. Everyone all right with the point of rotation? I'm going to start on I'm going to let people finish, but I'm going to start on question 2 on the next page. This is your part of your homework. It's strictly all review for the quiz. All right, I'm going to start on question number 2, though, when everyone's ready and done with their constructions. Okay, here we go. Question 2. I'm going to take triangle AOB. I graphed it for you over on the left, and I'm going to rotate it 180 degrees. Now, hey, I don't know if you see this or not. I can't pull, hey, everyone take a look. I can't pull one of these here on this one. Here's why. Where am I rotating it around? Point A. I can only turn the paper if I'm rotating around the origin. All right, so I'm rotating around point A, which means is A going to move at all? No, it's going to stay right where it is. All right, so I could probably eliminate, let's see, choice 1, right? All right, I'm going to rotate around A, so A stays where it is. Now start visualizing this. If I just put my finger on point A and rotate the rest of the triangle around it, 180 degrees, so on the other side, 180 degrees, not a quarter turn, on the exact opposite side. All right, A is going to stay where it is. Everything else is basically just going to get flipped through A. Which one am I looking at now? Choice should be at choice 3. All right, A is going to stay right where it is. Point B is going to go on the other side. Point C is going to go on the other side, and I'm looking at something like this now. All right, so just be careful. Am I going to pull something that tomorrow? Maybe on a multiple choice. All right, but you can only turn your paper if it's around the origin, not a random point. Questions there? What's up, Claudia? Say that again. What's the question? You sure? Okay. Okay, 7. Number 7. Go to 7, please. Now I'm going to start calling on people. Number 7. What is it? Oh, it's number. Okay, I took a couple out of yours. All right. Yep. So number 4. Number 4, but it's labeled as 7. Bottom of the page. Rectangle ABCD and then A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime. Can somebody let me know what I did to it? What transformation did I perform? I did a translation. So that means I moved them up, down, left, and right. Can somebody find the rule of that translation so I can fill in this table? What is the rule of this translation? So just pick one, pick 2, either A or A prime or C prime. Tell me what I did. I need to write the rule. There it is. Okay, here we go. 1, Matt, what's the rule here for this one? Write 1 down 3. How do I write that? Write 1. How do I do that? Plus or minus 1? Plus 1. And then you said what? Down 3? How do I write that? Minus 3. Everyone take a look. What type of notation did I just write that in? That's vector notation. Here you go. I want to make sure I review it all because I'm going to ask it all tomorrow. What type of notation here? Same things, but different notation. Vector, and then this is? Look back if you need to. I'm not giving this away. I got vector on the top, and this is when I tell you to do what to X and Y? Function notation. This is function notation. And then also there's the other notation, which is capital T, and I could do 1, negative 3 there. All right, so I got vector, I got function, and I got the other notation here. I will not have you write anything in the other notation, but I may write something out in that, and you got to know it's a translation. All right, so here is my rule. Plus 1 minus 3. What's got to be point B then? Nobody yell it out. I'm just going to ask somebody here. Question? XY first, yes. Okay. Yep. So I know what you know the order. It seems silly, but may put YX. Okay, what was point B if I got to go 1, negative 3? All right, let's hear from 15 in the house today. We're going to have a lot of this. 6. Negative 4. 4, let's just check. Plus 1. Whoop, hold on. Ready? If I take negative 4 and add 1, I get negative 3, right? But I should have gotten negative 5. See what I mean? I'm looking for the original coordinate B. And when I apply 1, negative 3 to it, I get negative 5, 1. You see where I'm at here? You told me negative 4, 4. So if I take negative 4 and add 1 to it, aren't I at negative 3?
Yeah.
Right? I'm not at negative 5. So let's adjust these. So negative, I like that one. Negative 6. And what's got to be my y coordinate? When I subtract 3 from it, I get 1. Four. Negative 6, 4. Yep, so the y coordinate was good. And then how about d prime for me? Now just apply the rule. Apply it. D prime. 11. What do you got? 11? Negative 5. Well, sorry, I didn't hear you, Fiona. Negative 4. Looks good to me. We all right? Going forwards and backwards. And last one I want to do before I let you loose, 8. 8. Just so you know, I do a couple of these just so you know what's going on with all my symbols here. All right, it's a square, perfect. We got midpoints, lines, good. Under reflection in EG, everyone see where line EG is? What's the image of B? So I take B, I reflect it in EG. So fold it over EG. Where's it going to land now? 28? Nope. 15? All right. 1, Matt. A. Yep, so would be A. Okay, instead of writing it out in words, take a look at part B. I could do it in symbols now. What's this say? Lowercase r. Anybody? Lowercase r. Reflection through what line? HF for what point? B. So take point B, reflect it through HF. Where we end up? Where do we end up? 16? No? Sorry to cut the constructions. We were on B. That's why we follow along here, Thomas. Let's go. C. Keep going. Take B, reflect it through AC now. 20, no. We'll go, Matt, you're on fire today. So take point B, reflect it through AC now. What do you got for me? Point D. Nice. Who am I going to catch on this one? Now take point B and reflect it through DB. 16? Doesn't move anywhere. If it's on the line of reflection, it stays where it is. All right? Let's roll. You're on. Actually, you know what? Where are we with Chromebooks today? Let's get them out. Let's get the answer key open for this homework right here so you can check them as you go along. All right? Check them as you go along.